Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I was sent this firewood rack to install and show off, and I've been looking at these for quite some time. I have a metal rack up on the deck that holds about a cord of wood, which I think is about what this will hold as well. And I was looking for, are there cheaper ways to do this? And these brackets, while they're not cheap, they're not real expensive either. And so I've got a lot of lumber laying around. So this is all reclaimed lumber from other projects. I also have a sawmill, so down the road I'll be able to use the sawmill to replace the boards if they rot. But these look like good quality steel brackets. It comes with 2 brackets, a firewood carrying bag, which is always nice, use that all the time, 4 reinforcing brackets, which I'm going to put on the outside, I think in 2 spots. I might do them in the same spot on both sides. I'm not sure yet. The instructions have a variety of ways that you can do the installation. You can mix and match these. You can add additional ones to add stability, or you could add a shelf midway up and make it even higher. You can make them longer by adding some additional stuff. I'll probably reinforce in the middle here with a couple 2x4s. I have plenty of scrap 2x4s to do that. So I'll put those in there, attach those after we're done here. So I think this is going to be a pretty good solution. It'll give me another cord of wood that I can have drying throughout the year. I may move it up onto the deck, or may not. We'll put a few pieces of wood on there today, but I don't think I'm going to load this up today. It'd make me move a whole lot of wood that I don't need to move for the purposes of today. I think it's going to work out really well. I'm pretty excited about it. The other thing it came with, I don't know if I mentioned, was all of the screws and hardware to mount your lumber. And then in terms of what do you need to do this project, obviously I've already cut the wood, but something to measure the wood before you cut it, and maybe a square. You don't need a square, but framing square. A pin to mark it, impact driver or screwdriver to put the screws in, tape measure, and something to cut your wood. So I've got these great DeWalt tools that are battery operated, and it took me 5 minutes to prep the wood that I needed for this project. So we're going by 8 foot long and 4 feet high. So we're gonna go ahead and finish putting this together, show you the final product, throw a couple pieces of wood on it for purposes of demonstration, and stick around, tell you what we think. All right, so we got that together. No major problems with it. Went together in probably less than 10 minutes. I put braces, one here, and then I added the cap to help give it some stability. A couple of my boards were a little twisted, so everything wasn't perfect. But as I mentioned, it's all reused wood. You might have been, some of you will be laughing that I was using a tape measure or a level when I was putting these brackets on. I usually do stuff pretty hillbilly, and I just wanted it to look good for this video. So that's what I did. So we've got some firewood here, some that's not so great, some that's okay. We'll continue to fill this up, but based on the size, it should get me to that 4x8 by 2, what was that, a half cord, I think, maybe? And this standard size should allow me to buy a cover to put over top of it, but I'm not sure with the way the wood, this is narrower and the wood hangs over, so I might just go with a tarp or a piece of tin. Some tin steel would probably be best anyway to let that airflow in there. So anyway, I'm really pleased with it. It's super easy to put together. All you need to do is bring a little bit of lumber, and that's all you need. So lumber is going to be determined on how much or how big you want it to be. But if you want an idea, if you want an 8 foot, 2 8-foot 2x4s for the bottom, and 2 more for each of the legs, 4 foot, 4 foot, 4 foot, 4 foot. So buy treated lumber, it'll last longer. And that's it. So thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.